alleviates some of the problem. Wish we could have done that faster and maybe Bremer would still be alive, but it is what it is. Welcome to the next mission on our Iron Man playthrough. Today we're starting with the deck of cards missions, so time for things to get a little bit more intense here. This mission is a very large compound assault, and we've only got 6 operators to take care of business with. So this is Jack of Hearts. It's an abduction mission. Secure and extract the enemy HVT alive. Eliminate all terrorists is an optional objective. Still battling a little bit of sickness here, so apologize if I sound a little stuffy. But like I said, the show must go on. So we're on high-level arrest duty. Our target has built up his position with the insurgency by smuggling opium out of the country to pay for the organization's activities and put a little something aside for himself. Enter the HVT's home and capture him. By capturing the HVT, we'll decapitate funding for the insurgents in the region. This house is well guarded with a mix of thugs recruited personally by the broker, as well as veterans tasked him for further protection. Remember, we can't kill him as we need to interrogate him, but feel free to use flashbangs to your heart's content. Alright, so we do have the going in blind mod on like normal. I don't see that there is like a extraction point for the HVT, like where he can run away. So I think he's stuck up in his house here, and it is what it is. So we don't have to worry about him skirting out the back or something like that. But we do just have our 6 assaulters here. So we're just going to bring 6 assaulters. They're going to have a mixed bag of breaching tools. So double flashbang with breaching shotgun, double flashbang with hammer, and then flashbangs, gas, and a slap charge. So we're going to have 2 of each of those set up. But we'll go ahead and plop our guys down here. So to start, we've got, obviously we rolled in here, so I'm going to assume that all of this is cleared. We've got a sheet metal gate here. I'm going to go ahead and we'll let you continue to watch that gate. We'll have these guys turn around, see what they can see. Press him up a little bit to look this direction. Okay, so we do have a civilian here and some grunts out front. So I was not expecting that. I'm not sure how we drove up on this without these guys seeing us. So looks like we're all clear from this direction. I'm going to get him back around the corner because I don't want him to get shot at. But we'll have these guys come around. We'll let him watch that gate for us. Oh, I guess we'll just go ahead and get off of silent mode. Okay, well, that's not off to a great start, but oh well. So we do have a gate. I guess that's not a gate. It looked like a gate. It looks like the only way in is right here. So let's quickly get these guys facing this direction and ready to make entry. We'll go ahead and bring him around this way. But yeah, he's opening up that gate, so now we can see into the structure. Alright. So, let's see what we got here. We can't see a whole lot. Possibly should have brought a wall charge or something to make another entry in here, because this is our only option now, is to come through here. So, we're going to try and get a stack set up on both sides here. Obviously, we want these guys looking in here as far as we can. And let's get these guys set up over on this side of the wall. Okay. You can see a little bit further. Looks like we've got a garage on this side. One thing I would be, I mean, this isn't a gate, but I would be worried about someone getting in a car and driving out. So I don't know if they have access to open up this gate. and the HVT could escape. So that's something that we would want to be cognizant of. But we've also got the front doors here. It's like windows with drapes on them in there. Let's go ahead and get these guys joining the stack. And I think we're just going to have to take this courtyard. I mean, there's no other option. So I'm going to get flashbangs into these deep corners just as a little distraction. And then we're going to push our guys into the courtyard. So flashbangs go off. This is a center fed room essentially. So we're set up on opposite sides. So we're going to press in. Number one man will come to this side. We'll have him do a center check on his way through, but then after that, he's going to be looking this way. Number two is going to press over to this side. He will come number three to here. He'll be number four. And then we'll bring these guys in after the fact. Alright, so we've got the majority of the front side of the structure cleared. We do still have a little bit of dead space here on this side of the car. We've got opening in here through this broken glass. Looks like our flashbang broke the glass, which not entirely realistic, but that poses a new problem for us. So we definitely want to make sure we've got someone watching this direction the whole time. I am concerned about them opening up the front door here. So only having 6 guys for this crazy compound assault is not easy. So I think we're going to try and press in through the garage. I'm assuming that there's a way into the house from the garage. But as we do that, we're going to need to... We need to watch this corner here. We also need to continue to watch here. We need to keep our eyes on the front door. And we do need to clear out this other side over on this side. So to start, we'll pull him around so that he can see this way. As he does that, we'll bring him up to here. You are focused on the front doors, so you can stay there. I'm going to get you to watch the garage. Your main threat is going to be back in this corner. We'll have you watching around this way. So I'm going to bring these guys up to the car.
Don't shoot.
Okay, you got a civilian running out. Okay, so this is cleared. That's good. Looks like we've got windows with window blockers up. So that's fine. Okay, you can see a little bit further into the garage here. I'd like to call this cleared, but I don't know for certain if it is. So I'm going to bring him down to here. Bring him up. Okay, this is cleared now. So we're going to get him to help in this fight. And now we've got guys coming out of the front door. Okay, Brimmer's kind of standing out in the open, so I'm going to get him around the corner quickly. They really should be able to shoot him through a car door. That's not actually cover, but, you know, video games sometimes. He's able to see quite far into this through here. So I want to start to consolidate my guys. I want to get them all on the same side of this building, so that way we're not spread quite so thin. Let's see. They really need to figure out how to take care of him. Let's go ahead and get a flashbang on him, I guess. Maybe that'll get him to pop out from around the corner. Okay, so we got him taken out. We do have a few injuries here that I'm not happy about, but can't do much about it at the moment. So, like I said, we want to get these guys consolidated to one side or the other. Like I said, we're going to try and get in through this garage door here, even though we do have an opening at the front now. So we'll continue to have him watch the front as he gets over to some cover here. While that's happening, we're going to pull Nolan straight across as well. We'll have him come behind. And we want Macaulay over here as well. These guys can start to push. We're going to get 2 guys watching in here while he watches around the other side. Okay. So we'll pause here for a second again. So we got a nice view in here. We do have more guys about to come out, and that's okay. Jones is still watching that front door. So we want to start making a movement onto this. I'm going to have them come around to this side. Okay. So we're going to end up having one guy holding back here. Which we might actually be able to just pull him inside to the interior so that we have an entire team to come up this way. That might actually end up being a better idea. So the goal here is we've only got a few guys to do a very large task. So as you can see, as we're waiting out here in the courtyard, we've got this pathway that we're worried about. We're worried about someone shooting us from in here. We're worried about in here, and around this side. So that's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas that we're worried about taking shots from, and we've only got 6 people. We obviously can't clear this whole compound with one person. So what we have to do is we need to get everyone into the same area. That way we've only got one way that we need to watch behind us. So if we can get all of these guys into the house this way, we just need one person to hold rear security, if that makes sense, instead of having to watch all these different angles. So let's go ahead and take these 2 and get into the garage. I think that's going to make our life a lot easier. So let's get a flashbang in there, and then we'll take the garage with these 2. Okay, so we'll push these guys across. And good. Okay, so we do have our door there that we can make entry through. So let's go ahead and get them worried about that door. We'll get them some standoff from it, but we'll get them over to there. He's obviously still watching this corner, which is fine. We'll start to move him up as we move these guys across. So looks like we took some shots on a guy coming around that corner. But now we'll start to consolidate. So I'm going to get Nolan in here. We'll have him run. I'm going to pull Jones around to this side. Okay. Let's go ahead, turn Jones this way, and we'll have Macaulay get in here as well. All right. And now we're going to get these last guys. We're going to have him watch this direction, pull in. He's watching that direction. We'll have him pull in. Then we're going to end up having these guys join the stack as well. Okay, that worked out well. We got good coverage on the door. All right, now we can pull him into the stack. We'll bring Cobra up as well. And then he's going to be watching this direction. All right, so I'm pretty happy with everything we've got going so far. Now we only need to be concerned, well, We do have a concern if the HVT was going to run out the front door and go this direction. That would be not very good. So I think what we actually need to do, we may need to have 2 guys hold our rear security, one watching this way and one watching this way. I think we are going to do that. So let's have Cobra. Actually, who are my injured people? We'll have them hold in the rear. So it looks like Biggles is injured and Bremer is also injured. I don't want to give up both of them. Jones. Okay. So we'll have Jones hold this way. We can actually just have him stand right there. And then we'll have Bremer hold this way. Let's see what's going on over here. Okay. So I'm relatively happy with that. I don't think anyone can get a shot on him from this guy. So we'll hold these 2 angles with these guys. If for some reason we do need to collapse down further and we need more than 4 people, we'll call one of them in and we'll have them hold our rear. I am just a little concerned about bad guys squirting out through here if they were going to run away. I'm not sure exactly how it's working. Like I said, it doesn't seem like there's a enemy HVT runaway zone. But, you know, this is what we got so far. So we'll go ahead and make our entry.
Holding.
I'm going to get a flashbang in here. And now this is going to be a much smaller problem now that we've got our exits secured.
Flash out.
We'll get the flash in. We'll push number 1 into the known. He's going to pick up on the unknown. And then he's going to need to pick up on this doorway. Number 2 here can press into the unknown. Number 3 will come to here. And number 4 to here. Okay. So we've got 2 open doors here. Yeah, we're probably going to need those extra bodies up here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get what we got here. You've got, okay, y'all are pretty much the same. Let's go ahead and get Bremer up here. We'll pull Jones back to here. Okay, someone's coming out from there, but he's going to be able to watch our back just fine. We do need to be worried about this angle here. We don't want him to get shot, so we're going to press these guys up before we press them up. All right. Now we have to decide. I think we're going to try and take the right side of the structure here first. So as we move these guys up, we're going to have these 2 hold this direction. As they do that, we'll push these guys up to get ready to make entry up here. Please shoot him. Why is nobody shooting back? Okay. That was almost bad. Okay, we got lots of guys running out now. This is kind of an unfortunate position that we found ourselves in, taking fire all over the place, but we've got lots of open doors this direction. The courtyard area here is just about cleared. We just have 2 little bits of dead space left. So I think we're just going to have these guys continue to hold there. We'll go ahead and make entry up here with these 3. Let's get a flashbang around the corner.
Flash out.
And we'll press these guys in. I'm going to have number 1 button hook, while number 2 presses across. 3 picks up in the middle. Okay. So we've got a lot of space this way. This looks like a small room over here. So I'm going to have Biggles get in here. You're watching down this hall. You're watching to here. I'm going to get you to sink in. I'm going to have you solo clear around into this bathroom. Okay, bathroom is cleared. I'm going to bring Cobra up to help out. I'm just going to have him hold this one angle. So Nolan's watching this way. I'm going to give him some space, back him up into the room a little bit, and we'll get Cobra to join us up here.
Holding.
Okay. You're coming back down. So we need to get into this room, but we also need to be cognizant of someone who may be waiting right here. So, and then we've also got this closed door right here. Let's get Biggles here with us again. So Biggles will hold this door, and these two can make entry into this room. I would like to actually have Biggles take this corner at the same time. So I'm going to have Brimmer come back to here. He should be able to hold this hall and that door. While we do that, I'm going to get Cobra to toss a flash in here. As that flash goes off, Biggles will take this hall. Macaulay and Cobra will come into here. Okay, so we've got 2 closed doors, multiple open doors here. This looks like a bathroom, so we're just going to pie this with him. As we watch this door with him, we'll make sure that our plates are back to back. Okay, bathroom looks clear to me. We'll go ahead and jump in just to be certain. The rest of this room is cleared, and we've got a room here that we'll go ahead and enter. So I'm going to continue to pie this from the outside. Get all the way to the other side of the door before we make entry. Okay. Now we're set up on opposite sides, center fed rooms, so we'll just send these guys in 1 and 2. Alright, that's cleared. So this side is cleared here. Brimmer's holding on these doors. Let's go ahead and get Biggles set up on that door. We'll get these guys ready to roll in. Everyone's still doing good. He's holding our rear coverage. He's watching this center area. He's pulling double duty at the moment, but that's okay. We'll get these 3 set up here. I am going to push Biggles across so that he can breach for us. Go ahead and, okay, so he can't do that. Looks like we'll have to use the breaching shotgun. Okay. Okay, so we've got a long hall in here. Got a doorway here. So we'll go ahead and make entry with these 3. Okay, he's still watching our rear. Gonna pause for a second while I blow the nose, still battling the sickness. And we're back. Alright, so we've got the rest of the room to clear here. I'm going to have 1 Cobra. He's going to watch this door. He'll press up to here. As we do that, we'll clear around the corner with him. And he'll be here as an extra set of hands. Okay, that's all cleared. I am going to... It looks like he's about to shoot some more guys here. He's also getting to where he needs to reload here in a second. But we're going to continue to clear with these three. So let's get Macaulay ready to breach.
Don't move.
Okay, that looks like it's our HVT. So that's unfortunate. I mean, it's good that we found him, but the only thing we can do is tell him to not move, which is not great. So I'm not sure how we really want to tackle this now. I think what we're going to have to do is... I'm going to leave Biggles here, watching that room while we get these guys out here to help with this situation. Okay, looks like he ran outside. So... Ugh, that sucks. So he ran back to the outside. Like I said, I don't think he can escape from out here, but I'm not sure where he's going. So we will, we're not going to go chase him down. That's absolutely not something that we're going to do. Who knows what he's got set up in here, how many other bad guys he's got. So we're just going to continue on how we were a second ago then. No need to change any of that up. Okay, he's got the... He's going to kick this door while he's watching. Okay, it looks like he's got more guys running towards him. That might still be our HVT. So we're going to get into this room real quick. It's cleared from that side, so we're going to have number 1 button hook. Number 2 come to here. Take the rest of that. Okay, bathroom's cleared. So now we can get all these guys back out here. So let's get that happening on the double. Nothing else for us here. I would like to give him a break so that he can change out his mag. So we'll bring Biggles to here so that he can watch. Let you get a reload in. While we're doing that, thinking about reloads, you can top yourself off real quick as well. Alright, so now let's make entry into this room. I'm going to press Biggles up. I'm actually going to press both of these guys up to here. Okay, so we've got another open door at the end of that hall, but I'm going to get these guys into here. Okay, put your gun up, please. Kick that.
Holding.
Security camera control, hack to gain access. Okay. Well, let's take this room real quick. So that's cleared. I guess we can try and hack that. I don't really know what that does, especially with it going in blind mod on. So we'll just probably go ahead and not do that, because that's not something we're going to try and do in the real world. Be like, oh, hacker man, we gained access to the central database. So we're gonna not do that. Get these guys out and ready to continue on. I'm happy with him here, just holding this like we've got it. I mean, we could even consolidate further and just have this be our last known, like, safe space and have someone here, but I like what we've got so far. So up here, we're going to have to take these simultaneously. I'm going to press these guys up to here. Let's see if we can get a flash into this room. Just about.
Holding.
Okay, nice. That'll work for that. We'll get one flash into here. And then we're going to have a two-man team take this and a two-man team take this. We do need to be cognizant of this window, but, you know, sometimes you can't cover all the angles if you don't have enough bodies. So we'll get the flashes out. Okay, so those flashes go out. I have these two come to here. And these two come to here. Okay, we've got bad guys way out there. I am concerned about getting shot through that window, so I'm going to move these guys in just a little bit more. Gosh, there are windows everywhere.
Hold it right there.
Okay, finally found the HVT. So we do still have the one enemy out here. All right. Interesting. Not sure what we want to do from here. So I think now is the time to get another consolidation effort here. I think what I want to do is have these guys hold what they got. I need him to watch this door. Oh, fuck. Looks like he did take a round from way out in the distance somewhere that we can't see. That's not what we want at all. So Brimmer's down. We're gonna have to... Alright, we're gonna have to get Macaulay in here and watch this way quickly. That's unfortunate. That's not what we wanted to have happen at all. So we still can't see him really hanging out here. This sucks. Alright. Push Cobra up to here so he can see further into this outside. And again, this door. I'm going to push Biggles across this guy and take him into custody.
Hands behind your back.
Alright, now... Okay, again, eliminating the terrorists is an optional objective. So this is another one of those spots where you need to not try and bite off more than is necessary. So we have our HVT. It's time to get out of Dodge. So what I would like to do is he's going to be following Biggles. I'd like to set up a corridor for him so that we can get out of here. Fastest way out looks like it's going to be down through here, probably through the front into there. So let's start our protected corridor. I want to get... I'm worried about someone popping out of this door. We don't have enough people, and getting Bremer killed is not helping at all. So, gotta make sure we don't do anything stupid now. Jones is watching this for us, so that's good. He can stay like that. We just have so much of this building that hasn't been cleared out yet. And this dude who's out here wherever is wreaking havoc on us, and we're all pretty much injured, so Let's tell you what. This is not easy, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This window is freaking me out because of the guy who's out here somewhere. So what we can do is have him turn around and let's see if we can get Cobra to get a shot on this guy. I think that's the best idea. Okay, that takes care of him. We wanted Biggles to watch this door as he came up here, so that alleviates some of the problem. Wish we could have done that faster and maybe Bremer would still be alive, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and start this corridor now. I'm going to get Macaulay to punch to here. Cobra's going to watch our rear. We're going to get to here first. Cobra's watching basically this direction. You're supposed to be following me. Yes. Okay, he is the weirdest follower I've seen in my life. Cobra's still watching our back. He like doesn't just walk normal. Okay. So now we've got Cobra here. As he passes Macaulay, he can tell him last man. So Macaulay can get to here now. Alright. Sorry, I keep muting myself to mic. It's a cough. Alright, Cobra's watching our back that direction. We will go ahead and send Macaulay and Nolan in here to clear this out for us. Or, I mean, it is a longer path, but it actually might be safer to go this way. I think I like that better. So I'm going to get Macaulay up here with Jones. And they're going to get ready to split these directions. Alright, so I'm going to have him hold this way while he holds this way. Make sure nothing's changed out here. Now we'll bring Biggles and our HVT to here. Communicate up that Cobra can continue backwards. And now we're going to have both of these guys join up down here, watching the rear. Okay, he's got both now. Bring these guys out. All right, so what I would like to do is push Macaulay out to here with Cobra. We're going to bring the HVT to this car. And Nolan will step to here. Again, just watching all the exits where someone might possibly come out through. We need to get up to here. So we're going to push Macaulay and Cobra both to here. I'm going to bring Nolan down. And these guys are going to start to consolidate. Bring him around. He's watching this. Bring him to here. He's watching this. And we're going to get both of these guys start moving this way. I bring the HVT out. Okay, so he's watching this. We've got all our angles covered. We're watching the garage and around the corner. Watching around this corner and through the front. We'll get our HVT into the rescue zone.
Suspect secured.
And then we would just pull the rest of these guys in like normal. Continuing to watch all the way. So we did take some damage there. Bremer got killed. Jones, Nolan, and Biggles are all injured. It is the old Iron Man playthrough, so we can't go back and try and do it better. All things considered, I don't think it went terribly, considering we only had 6 guys on a huge compound assault, but obviously losing someone is not how we want to do it, especially with that like one random shot from a dude up in the north outside. So we will go ahead and view the replay. So again, we have this at the front. Took some injuries right there with our sentries in the front. Start to move everyone up to take control of this courtyard. Get some flashbangs out so that we can make entry. And now we've got a lot of angles that we need to cover with only 3 guys. So in real life, shoot a dude through a car door. You don't have to let him win that gunfight. Car door is not cover. Just shoot him through it. But here we start to consolidate these guys and push up to make entry. We decide we want to make entry through the garage.
Flash out.
Take the garage with 2. And now start to get all of our forces consolidated in there. Moving carefully, making sure we keep our angles covered everywhere. We decide that we want to try and put 2 sentries at the rear until we need to pull them up. Now we start entry here. We pretty much immediately decide like, hey, we're going to need as many bodies in here to clear rooms as we can. So we pull people back. We're being cognizant of the angles here so that people don't get shot from the side.
Flash out.
I have 2 hold here while we take this little area. We single man clear through the bathroom.
Holding.
Now we pull 1 more up. So we've got 1 guy holding rear this direction and 1 holding the
Holding.
midline of the structure. Now we push these guys in so that 1 can take this deep corner as they come in here. Solo clear the bathroom again. And then we try and clear most of this room from the outside. Now we can press up to here. Have to breach this door. And we have to watch that door as we swing around this little corner. Now we're getting ready to make entry up here when we see the HVT around here somewhere. So we start to send bodies to help, but we lose eyes on him. So like I said before, we're not going to chase. We're going to continue to clear. We're not just going to sprint into the backyard if that's where he went. We've got a lot of stuff to clear along the way. So once we clear this out, we press these guys up. We take over for him so that he can reload. Now we push these 2 up the hallway and we take this last room here. We find it's like a security room. In the real world, we're not going to hack cameras and try and do something like that. So we bypass there. We make entry here, find the HVT, but we end up getting shot from out here in the courtyard through these glass windows, and we lose Bremer. We press out so that we can get a shot on him, and now it's time to set up a protected corridor to get the HVT out. like we've said many times before with hostage rescues and other things, don't forget about what your primary objective is, which is to get the HVT out. We don't need to clear the rest of the structure. Goal number 1 is getting him out. So we set up our protected corridor, working our way to the outside, pretty much a reverse of what we did coming in. Make sure all of our angles get covered, but we do also still have to have someone watching our rear coming out this way. So we pull our rear security in together. Now we retake the courtyard. We bring our HVT down here to some relative cover, and we'll start to press these two across to watch these other angles, since we've got to get back to this door. You can consolidate everyone, make sure all the angles are covered the whole time, and we get our HVT out. So if you guys lasted all the way to the end of the video, I really appreciate it. You guys are the ones that are helping keep the channel going. So if you would please drop a like and subscribe. Like I said, still battling a little bit of sickness, but happy to get videos out to you guys. So appreciate you all, and we'll see you in the next one.